Hi, this is Ray Aditya. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss the Indian Constitution. We will cover each and every important things in the Constitution, and we will discuss this in parts, and we will cover the whole Indian Constitution. And this is going to be our first part. And in this part, we will up for discussing the basic things about Constitution and its schedule. Let's begin. This is the objective of our video overview of the Indian Constitution and tricks to remember the schedule. And what do you mean by constitution? Why a country need a constitution? What is constitution here? Constitution is an aggregate of fundamental principles and or established precedent that constitute the legal basis of polity, organization, or other type of entity, and commonly determine how that entity is to be governed. When these principles are written down in a single document or set of legal documents, those documents may said to embody a written constitution. This is the definition of a constitution, and if they are encompassed in a single document, it is to embody a codified constitution. For example, the Constitution of United States of America is a codified constitution. The Constitution of UK is a uncodified constitution. This is the example. The Constitution of United States of America is a codified constitution, and Constitution of UK is the uncodified constitution. The word constitution comes through France from Latin, and the constitution, the case for India, and we will discuss the constitution for Indian case. In 1928, the All Parties Conference convened a committee in Lucknow to prepare the Constitution of India, which was known as Nehru Report. And the Constitution was drafted by the Constituent Assembly, which was elected by the elected members of the provincial assemblies. That assembly contained 389 members and reduced to 299 after the partition of India. The assembly took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days to draft, and holding 11 sessions over 165-day period. The Constitution of India declares India a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic, and it assures its citizens justice, equality, and liberty, and endeavors to promote fraternity. The words secular, socialist, integrity were added to the preamble in 1976 during the emergency, and this is the 42nd Amendment Act in 1976. And we will discuss this later in our parts when we will discuss the preamble, and we will discuss this again in that part. And this is the group photograph of the Constituent Assembly in 1950. And B.R. Ambedkar was the wise constitutional expert who had studied the constitution of about 60 countries. B.R. Ambedkar recognizes as the father of Indian Constitution, and he was appointed as a chairman of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly on 29 August 1947. The constitutional advisor to the Constitutional Assembly was Benegal Narsingh Rao, B.N. Rao, and the chief draftsman of the Constitutional Assembly was Surendranath Mukherjee, and these 2 points are very important. The Constitution of India was the longest one with 146,385 words and adopted on 26 November 1949, and it came into force on 26th of January 1950. The Constitution of India contains 470 articles in 25 parts and 12 schedules and 5 appendices. When the Constitution was adopted, it contains 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. On 26 November 1949, our Constitution was adopted, and this day is celebrated as a National Law Day or Constitution Day. This day is chosen to spread the importance of the Constitution and to spread the thoughts of and the ideas of B.R. Ambedkar. From 1947 to 1950, the same legislation continued to be implemented as India was a dominion of British for these 3 years from 1947 to 1950, as its princely state was convinced by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and V.P. Menon with the carrot and stick method, and I will discuss this later, to sign the Articles of Integration with India, and the British government continued to be responsible for the external security of the country. And this is a picture of the original signature of the Constituent Assembly members taken during the function, handing over a special receptacle for preservation of Constitution of India in the main committee room. Thus, the Constitution of India repealed the Indian Independence Act 1947 and the Government of India Act 1935. India ceases to be a dominion of British Crown and become a sovereign democratic republic with the Constitution. And the Articles 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 324, 366, 367, 379, 380, 388, 391 and 394 of the Constitution came into force on 26 November 1949 itself, the day on which we adopt the Constitution, and the remaining articles become effective on 26 January 1950. The Indian Constitution is the world's largest for a sovereign nation, and it is the second longest active constitution after the Constitution of Alabama in the world. And this is the Constitution of India, the original, the picture of the cover page. The Indian Constitution was not typed or printed, but was handwritten and calligraphed in both English and Hindi by Prem Behari Narayan Raizada. This name is very important. This point is also very important. The Constitution of India was not typed or printed, but it is handwritten and calligraphed in both in English by a person whose name is Prem Behari Narayan Raizada. The original copies of the Constitution are now kept in special helium file case in the Library of Parliament of India. The original Constitution was handwritten with each page decorated by artists from Shantiniketan, including Beohar, Ram Manohar Sinha and Nandalal Bose. These are 4 points here included. These are very important. And now we will discuss the mnemonics to remember the schedule with ease. We know there are 12 schedule of this Indian Constitution. What do you mean by schedule? By schedule we mean that the table which contains additional details which are not present in the articles. And the mnemonics is here: tears of all PM. Each letter of the sentence denotes each schedule of the Constitution. T for something, E for something, A for something, like that. Here T for territory, E for emoluments, A for affirmation, R for Rajya Sabha, S for scheduled areas and tribes. O for others, tribal areas. F for federal structure. O for official language. L for land reforms. D for disqualification, that is anti-defection law. And P for panchayat, and M for municipalities. Here is the schedule 1 and 2. First schedule, T for territory. List of first schedule states that the list of states and union territories and their territories, that is T, the letter T. And on the schedule 2, allowance, privileges, emoluments of president, governor, Supreme Court judge, etc., that is ETE. And A for oath and affirmation, that is A. Schedule 3. Schedule 4, allocation of seats of state and union territories in the Rajya Sabha, that is R. Schedule 5, that is S, TEARS, that is S, administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, that is S. And Schedule 6, administration and control of tribal areas in the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram, that is O for others, TEARSO. That is next and 7 schedule, that is F, the federal structure. F states the letter F denotes the federal, F for federal structure, and the federal structure deals with 3 legislative lists: union, state and concurrent. And Schedule 8, O for official language. There are 22 official languages in a country. And Schedule 9, that is L, land reforms and the abolition of zamindari system. And Schedule 10, the provision relating to disqualification of the members on the ground of defection, that is D. And 11 is panchayat, and 12 is municipalities. This is the 12th schedule of the Indian Constitution, that is TEARSOFOLDPM. T for territory, E for emoluments, A for affirmation, auto affirmation, R for Rajya Sabha, and like this we have 12 schedule in the Constitution. And hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and share it. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you can get a notification as I post the video. Thank you, and have a great day.